You know what I totally forgot? I got local leader stuff, so I can set up workshops now. Oh, nope. I didn't take rank 2. I need rank 2. Either way.
Crop's coming in pretty good.
I can modify some stuff while I'm here. Preston wants to talk to me, apparently.
Thanks, Preston. I already know you think so.
I know, but I don't know if you really get it. How unusual you are. Since we met,
Yeah, I'm
I
weirdo.
think you know I've really come to respect you, both as a leader and as a friend. Most people are just
Thanks,
out
buddy.
for themselves, one way or another. Even the good ones. But you're different. You really care about other people, even when it isn't convenient or even safe. I've seen you risk your life more than once to help people, just because it was the right thing to do. I just wanted you to know that, well, that it matters. That you're making a difference.
Thanks, buddy.
You just described yourself, Preston. I hope you realize that.
Quite the mutual admiration society we've got going here, huh? No, but I hear you. And thanks. Let's just agree to both keep that in mind going forward, huh? All right, enough chit-chat, huh?
It's nice to see all this in time.
Well, I'm going to keep him as my companion, too,
Yeah.
while I'm here. I guess I'll switch.
Excuse me.
Is there something you need?
Follow
Come
me.
with me. I need your help.
You got it.
Boy, it's an honest to goodness minute, man. And here's me without my autograph book.
You ever want to fight for a cause bigger than a handful of people? You get back to me.
I'll head for home then. Good luck.
I guess I'll just leave him here. It'd be nice if they counted the railroad base as one of the ones you could send people to.
If all our agents were like you, the Institute would be screwed.
They're already screwed.
Let me know
They just
if
don't know
there's
it yet.
anything I can do to lighten the...
I do have a level up. I could take local leader too if I wanted to. Or I just continue what I was doing, going down the list. I kind of think I'm going to take local leader too, so I can build myself an armor workbench here. Specifically because I want to just see if I can modify this helmet to my liking. That is entirely the only reason. Let's find a spot for this. That seems like a good enough spot.
Little moment.
Man, I can fully upgrade, like, almost everything now. Well, I need arm. Well, I have armor, don't I? Yeah.
Crazy come out.
You even upgrade the helmet. The real question is, though, what's it look like with Minutemen paint?
More opportunities
look
for
real
an
quick.
ambush around here than I like.
You know what? I'll take that. It works. I can even add resistant lining to my vault suit now. Now I got some really good armor. Alright. Upped my armor. Is it deliverer here? No, I must have dropped it somewhere else. Does it have the at the beginning of the name? Nope. I guess I'll hang on to the powerful receiver until I see it again. I'm gonna keep my militia hat and sunglasses on me for a while. I still like to wear them once in a while. I guess I'm taking 38 with me. Wait a minute. I've got 12 cores. Oh, I've got a lot of cores. I'm taking the Gatling laser. I've waited this whole time to get one. Let's see what we can do with this bad boy.
People have been complaining.
Okay, so I need science to upgrade it fully. I need science for everything.
City.
I could even give it a Minuteman
Weapons
paint.
out, weapons out.
That's funny. I'm gonna leave it alone for now. Let's use it as is. So let's see what's next. So actually, from here, talk to Ellie is next, which that's gonna take me to Far Harbor. Ooh, there's the one. I'm right on top of something. What is this? Talk to Piper. Eh, but I just took Preston. I guess I'll talk to Piper. I wonder if I can talk to her without having to take her with me. Let's see real quick.
Need to get back to Diamond
First
City
rule
one
of
of
the
these
city.
days.
Eyes up,
Biggest
weapons
town
out.
I ever saw.
Piper.
Heading my way?
I guess I have to take her with me if I want her to talk to me.
Sure, let's go.
Will do.
Piper, you listen to him now. He'll keep you out of trouble.
Out of trouble? Where's the fun in that?
Pressing it to here.
You work, you eat. It's as simple as that.
Simple as that.
Hey. Hey, Piper.
You holding up, Blue?
Why are you calling me that?
'Cause of the blue jumpsuit you're wearing? You're a vault dweller. So here's the deal. I want an interview. Your life story in print. I think it's time Diamond City had a little outside perspective on the Commonwealth. Besides, I'm already following you around. Might as well get some quotes while we're at it.
Alright.
All right, Piper. I'm in.
Good. Let's get down to business. So, I know you're from a vault. How would you describe your time on the inside?
My family and I were frozen. I didn't spend much time in the vault.
Wait, they boxed you up in a fridge? The whole time?
Right next
Are
to
you
the chicken
saying
nuggies.
You were alive before the war?
Yes. I'm over 200 years old.
Oh my god. The man out of time. So, you've seen the Commonwealth, Diamond City. How does it compare to your old life?
You're all living in rusty shacks, killing each other. Oh my god, the smell.
Okay. That's gonna be a fun one to quote. For the last part of our interview, I'd like to do something
Deacon disliked that.
I want you to make a statement to Diamond City directly. The threat of kidnapping is all but ignored in the Commonwealth. Everyone wants to pretend it just doesn't happen. What would you say to someone out there who's lost a loved one but might be too scared or too numb to the world to look for them?
Wait, people just ignore kidnappings out here?
Yeah, Blue, you haven't noticed? You grow up in the Commonwealth and eventually someone is gonna get taken. Maybe not someone you know, but someone. And people just say, well, could have been worse. Could have been killed by raider attacks, or super mutants, or feral ghouls. They just give up. So I want my readers to hear what keeps you going. Maybe they'll find a little inspiration. Now, what would you like to say?
You can only take it one day at a time. Just keep going. That's all anyone can do.
We're all just doing what we have to, huh? I think my readers can relate to that. That's everything. It's gonna take some time to put this all together, but I think your story is gonna give Diamond City plenty to talk about. Anyway, we should probably get going. Thanks again.
Well, that was quick and easy. Alright, well, that's the end of the episode. I'll get you guys next time.
Glad you joined the...
Alright, now I need to see what else is nearby. Talk to Ellie is the closest, or continue the main quest. The Institute. I don't know why it won't let me highlight this. Like, it obviously it highlights the Institute, but it won't highlight the quest log like this. It shows me talk to Ellie. I mean, technically, talk to Ellie is the closest, but also this was closest when I finished the last quest, because I was like literally just right there. Should I do talk to Ellie? Because that's going to send me to another map, because that sends me to Far Harbor, which is going to take me away from here for a while. Part of me wants to go ahead and do this one, just because I don't remember what happens next. I think I'm going to go back to the Institute and see what the main quest continues, because I don't remember what happens next. The Institute's directorate is meeting, and Sean has asked you to be there, or asked that I be there, and that's like all it says. I think I'll do this, and then if we're still in the area, then I'll go ahead and talk to Ellie. So I guess let's head that way. Sonny, I'm home. Let's go see what old man's son, Uncle Grandfather, has to say. Don't you walk away from me.
Let's get this directorate meeting over with before we speak further. It's important.
Alright, are you just gonna walk in circles?
Sean.
Let's get this directorate meeting over with before we speak
That's
further.
what you just said.
Well, it's important.
Lead the way. I really don't remember what this meeting entails.
Let's get this directorate meeting over with before we speak further.
How many times are you going to tell me that?
Well,
Do I get to have a seat?
good, we're all here.
I was going to sit in his
I
chair.
think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will address
What are you
them,
doing here?
but there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward.
Dr.
To
Lee?
that end, where
Didn't
are
notice
we
she was
on
sitting
phase
there.
3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
What's Phase 3?
It's very important to us. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
What kind of compromises?
We have at times had to rely on drawing power from above-ground installations. It risks personnel and equipment, but no longer. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Can you tell me more about this reactor?
Certainly. It was originally built for the Commonwealth Institute of Technology before the war, but was only for testing. Over the years, we've advanced the technology, made a great many improvements, and are finally nearly ready to activate it. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir,
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I'm not overly fond of putting my own father in harm's way, he has proven more than capable of handling himself.
yes, but
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please. As I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
What?
Can't be
Please,
serious.
everyone, please. I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
You're dying?
I'm afraid so. A very aggressive form of cancer. Believe me when I say we've done everything we can. We can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my father as my successor.
Oh, boy.
you can't be serious!
Really?
Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? He isn't
Tell
one
me
of
how
us.
you really feel.
He isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my father has already proven himself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
Humanity's future is taking root right here.
We don't usually welcome outsiders. I hope you can appreciate your good fortune.
So my only question... How come the guy that created the synths
Perhaps someday our synths can reclaim the Commonwealth.
doesn't just put his own consciousness in a synth if he's dying? Answers that for me, Sean. Anyway.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once. I'm sorry, Father. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous
But your
of
father.
me to put you in charge.
How am I
without even
father?
asking first.
What would it mean to be in charge?
Most divisions of the Institute are fairly autonomous, perfectly capable of functioning without intervention. Where those divisions interact, however, problems can arise. You'd lead the Directorate in setting policy, resolving disputes, and the like. There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead, for all of us. But for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Now see... It would have been nice if they would have written in... It would be nice if they would have written in an option where you could merge the Institute and the Minutemen, or the Institute and the Railroad. The Brotherhood and the Institute are definitely not going to. But change the trajectory so that the Institute isn't the bad guy. But that's not something they did. So I guess let's go see what old Fillmore has to say. Yeah, ideally, it'd be nice to join a couple of the factions together. I probably should have just went down around those hallways up there. But I think that would have been a great, like, overall good choice ending. To, like, have the Minutemen and the Institute, like, fuse under your leadership and stop them from people snatching
Quinton would stop telling those stupid stories.
and actually, you
Busy day
know,
for
start
you,
helping
isn't it?
humanity.
Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
What the hell is this operation about?
What
Hey,
the hell?
relax. We wouldn't send you off without the proper information. Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. It needs to be running, well, yesterday. We're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. You're going to the Mass Fusion building to acquire a beryllium agitator for us.
What's a beryllium agitator?
The details would be lost on you. No offense.
Rude.
The point is, it'll allow us to boost the reactor's power and get it running sooner than planned. You just keep me safe. I'll worry about the agitator.
Sounds good. I'd appreciate the company.
Not as much as I'd appreciate coming back in one piece. I don't like going above ground unless there's no other option. But here we are, with our options dwindling quickly. Not to put more pressure on you, but we have to move quickly on this. Word is that the Brotherhood is nosing around the area. We don't want them getting the agitator before we do. Head on up to the relay, and I'll meet you there.
Do you guys ever go above? Like, I thought that was like something that only specific people did. I wouldn't think the scientists actually would be anybody who did. I almost wonder if I should have went and saved, so I don't have to do all that conversation again. Well, too late now. You know what? I could just skip this and go on to the next quest and have her and Travis and whoever I choose. I guess it's still Piper. Have a whole party. Just wandering around with me. I haven't been to this specific room for a while. Relaying to the Mass Fusion building will make you permanent enemy of the Brotherhood of Steel. In other words, I've never actually done this quest because I've never been a permanent enemy of theirs. we're gonna do a nothing for now. Which means I'm gonna have to skip this. Because I don't want to rule out the Brotherhood quest yet. So I guess I'm gonna go talk to Ellie. So I guess I'm heading to Diamond City. Pow! Hey guys, will Travis follow me to Far Harbor, I wonder? We're gonna find out. Alright, Piper. I got another story for you. Let's go talk to Ellie at Valentine Detective Agency. We're doing some different stuff. Differenter. Guess I'm gonna run and save real quick since I don't want to go through all that conversation and whatnot again. You know what? I think I can save in Nick's office. I'm pretty sure I can actually use one of the beds there now. I don't know. We'll find out. If not, worst case, I'll save on the way out. Because I'm going to have to run right by here again. Man, I haven't been in Diamond City for a while. I really need to go find Nick. I don't remember if I have to have him as a companion. Is that Cricket? Sure is. What are you doing, Cricket?
So many flavors of mayhem for sale.
No thanks. I got plenty of mayhem of my own. Oh yeah, speaking of, I got this guy now. I forgot. It's been like a week since I since I last played and I got this. I totally forgot that I was carrying it. I don't remember, is Nick here? Or is it just Ellie?
I'm glad you're here. We got a new case while you and Nick were out. Ready to put on the detective hat?
Sure.
Tell me more.
Our client is a fisherman who lives on the edge of the Commonwealth. Kenji Nakano. Mr. Nakano didn't leave many details. Said he'd go over everything when you meet him. But if you want my guess, missing person case. Guy had a worried look a mile long.
Anything you can tell me about Kenji Nakano?
Just some impressions. He was obviously upset, but he was also in a hurry, like he couldn't stand just waiting around. I'm a friend of Nick's. He'll remember me. I need his help right away. And then he was gone. He was muttering something on the way out, but... no. I'm not sure it was important.
Come on, Ellie. Don't hold out on me. What did he say?
Well, I thought I heard him say something about a daughter and also a radio, but I might have misheard him. Not sure how the two would be connected.
I'll go check it out. Thanks, Ellie.
The Nakano residence is up in the northeast, near the coast. A small fishing house. He said that he and his wife will be waiting for you.
I would like to take Nick with me, but I don't remember where he last was.
Be careful when you head over to the Nakano residence. That whole area is pretty isolated.
I guess I can't sleep in one of these beds. Excuse me, Travis, excuse me. Get me, get me. I'm flying, Travis.
I wonder what the story is between Mr. Nakano and Nick.
Get the latest issue of Public Occurrences. Pretty sure it's my issue. That was fast, Piper. Especially since you were right here with me the whole time.
Public is here to pull the wool out from under your eyes.
Nat.
Hey, mister, that interview you did with Piper is really selling. Here's your free copy.
Thanks, kiddo. View from the Vault, Parts 1, 2, and 3. Part 1. Whenever I take a walk through Diamond City, there are so many things people tell me to be grateful for. Purified water, working lights, electricity, security. True, what would have been an unthinkable even a few decades ago. But it's easy to forget that even after the progress we made, we are still living in a shadow of world that was. A world before the threat of radiation, before the super mutant, the feral ghoul, and the synth. So as fortune often has, I crossed paths with Tiberius, Vault Dweller, a person who is experiencing the Commonwealth for the first time. What would his fresh set of eyes say about how far we've come? Is Diamond City the great green jewel we've always claimed it to be? Before we begin to answer that question, we have to know who Tiberius is, where he comes from, and to my surprise, he did not have much to say about his life in the vault at all, because he spent all that time staring at a piece of frozen glass. Every day for over 2 centuries, that's right, Tiberius just isn't a Vault Dweller, He's an original vault dweller. He spent his entire time on the inside cryogenically suspended. Continued in part 2. So what does Tiberius have to say about seeing Diamond City for the first time? You're all living in rusty shacks killing each other, and my god, the smell. Painful words, so much of civilization lost when the bombs fell, and we have rebuilt without the comfort and security of the old vaults. However arrogant and privileged Tiberius' statement seems, we have to remember where he came from and what we must look like for him. He was stating an actual, like, observation, and I guess they could be perceived as rude, but it's kind of true. Perhaps all this anger is really just a cover-up that he's lost. You see, Tiberius has a son, Sean, and even though they were in the relative safety of a vault, someone broke in, took Sean from his parent, and that parent is now risking everything, wandering through this strange and unfriendly world of ours in order to save Sean from his kidnappers. We all know the rumors and whispers that surround every missing person in Diamond City. The guilty looks we pass to mourning family members as we think the wall that this time it wasn't us. You can end up dead in the Commonwealth for a million reasons. Why spend our time worrying about kidnappings? Why indeed? Continued in part 3. It's easy for us to be cynical about the missing. We have spent so long knowing the Institute is out there, but knowing so little about them. They are not the only ones responsible for kidnappings, but the fact that they sometimes are, and the fact that we have been so powerless to stop them when they do, causes us to treat all victims of kidnappings as if they are lost cause. But the people left behind, those loved ones, friends, and neighbors who may never see the faces of those taken from them again, they do not have the luxury of being able... It's kind of hard to read this because all the little creases and stuff, you can't see some of the punctuation. I can't tell where I should have inflections and whatnot. The luxury of just being able to look away. But the people left behind, those loved ones, friends, and neighbors who may never see the faces of those taken from them again, they do not have the luxury of being able to just look away. They have to carry that lost with them, even if everyone else tells them to move on and forget. I asked Tiberius to make a statement to Diamond City to give an outsider's perspective on what it means for those to lose a loved one and how he feels. Maybe in some way, it's how we should all feel. Maybe we've forgotten what the right human response for these tragedies are. You can only take it one day at a time. Just keep going. That's all anyone can do. End. All the creases in the paper, it was kind of hard to, like, read where some of the punctuation was. Kind of hard to follow. We got through it, though. I feel like I should go get Nick, but I don't actually know where Nick is. So I guess I'm taking Piper. I'm taking the reporter to figure out, to play detective. And we are going all the way up to the northeast corner. Because I feel like Nick is either in Sanctuary or the castle, and I honestly don't recall. And both are a ways out of the way. Actually, he more than likely is at Sanctuary. I think the castle is just McCready now. I know he was down there. I've got Piper with me. I'm gonna go ahead and head up that way. Because I know regardless, Nick gets involved at some point anyway. Let's run into Hangman's Alley and get a quick save in real quick. Since I've done a whole bunch of crap.
The last time I had
3 in the afternoon. Alright, Pipe, let's do this. Hey-ya. Got a long way to go now. Wonder if I'll encounter any trouble on the way there. I hear gunshots to the west. I do wonder if Travis will follow me all the way there. What was that? There they are. I heard a gunshot. I thought it was them. Apparently it was not them. You know, I've covered a pretty decent distance. Like, there's Diamond City, and we're all the way up here. And I haven't run into a single fight yet, which is weird. kind of suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Does Piper have no armor? Yeah, I haven't really given her any armor yet. She's got one leg piece. You got anything on your other arm? Chest piece? Let me get her some armor. Roaming the wide open Commonwealth again. What is this scene that I've stumbled upon? Random girl. Another random guy whose head rolled away. And another random guy. There's another girl down there. Just trying to piece together what happened here, but can't really tell. See movement. Oh, it's just one of my provisioners. Good day, ma'am. Where am I at? So I'm gonna pass the slog here in a minute. I'm right up the road from Green Top. I should stop in there and save.
What?
Yeah, I hear gunfire. Where is it? That's a settler. Oh, there we are.
Here.
Is that it? Just them? Okay. Thanks for the help. I knew you were the right person for the job.
I can carry something
Here we go.
if you need me to.
Travis, get out of the way, dude. You know what? I got something just for you, Piper.
Hey.
Where to?
There we go. Give her a little bit better armor. She's starting to get there. Gotta make sure my friends are safe. Oh yeah, I was heading over to Green Top. I forgot what I was doing. It looks like the sun's actually probably getting close to setting. I'm only about halfway there, so I might as well get in a save for the night. Maybe eat some food, get a drink of water, and then head out in the morning. I wonder what else is here that I have forgotten about. I was wondering if there were any armor in here that I could give to Piper, but apparently not. Yeah, 6 in the evening. Let's go ahead and sleep till morning.